you doing, Squeezels? All right, just a real quick video here. I was looking through some of the pictures that were taken by the FBI while in Epstein's Palm Beach, Florida home. God damn, look at that joint. Look at right in the center there. Look at like the top center. You see what I'm talking about? Looks like he's got a fucking velociraptor enclosure there. Look at it. It's a you bred raptors, Mr. Epstein. One thing I find particularly, I don't know, interesting, disturbing, or maybe he's just obsessive compulsive about dental hygiene because you shouldn't neglect your gums, you know. But among some innocuous items that you find in your average everyday Joe's house, like framed pictures of friends, family, and the fucking Pope! Look at that, it's got a picture of him and Miss Maxwell with the fucking Pope there. Unbelievable. But among all the other bric-a-brac is a full-on dentistry setup in one of the bathrooms. I mean, look at this. Yes, I don't know if you can see that. Let me look. Okay, there's like everything you need there. There's the suction, the drill. Fucking drills, man. My palms are sweating just thinking about it because you see, my mind goes to a dark place, a really dark fucking place, like Marathon Man dark place. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure most of you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say Marathon Man dark place. Is it safe?
Is it safe? Is it safe? Come on, open. Okay. That hurt? Uh-huh. No, I should think it would. Should take better care of your teeth. You have quite a cavity here. Is it safe?
Look, I tell you, I can't do it.
Aside from that, though, you have exactly the kind of things you'd expect a fucking pedophile to have in his home. A vast collection of naked pictures of children. All of those photos were heavily blurred, obviously, so... excuse me. I wouldn't show them here anyway, even if they weren't. And many of his victims, I'm sure are pictures of his fucking victims. Scattered among naked pictures of his one-time girlfriend and eventual partner in crime, and also, earlier we just saw her with the Pope, Miss Maxwell. But my favorite, and one that makes me really think the most about these poor young girls, and just who were forced into this fucking life, man. One of whom probably drew this, and it's difficult to read, but I figured most of it out. That's right in the center. It's a Ralph Waldo Emerson quote: "A friend may well be reckoned a masterpiece of nature." And of course, you know, anytime I read Ralph Waldo Emerson, Leonard Nimoy is always the person I think of next. Live long and prosper is written right below that. We don't need to say that. Spock said that. But the part I really like is on the top here, between the baby with the rattle and the skull and the crossbones. That sort of arch between them, that line right in the center, right below it. It says Tempus Fugit. And for those that don't know, Tempus Fugit is Latin, usually translated into English as time flies. The expression comes from a fucking book that totally escapes me right now, that I can't remember, but the full line is Fugit irile parabile tempus, which translates to it escapes irretrievable time. Also translated to time's a wastin'. So, that being said, I'm out. I'll be publishing Wednesday. Remember to brush and floss there, kids. Just keep those cavity creeps away, because they make holes in teeth. And, I'll see you soon.